Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel. So today we'll see one CICD project using GitHub Actions. So in this project, I'm going to show you how to build Java projects using Maven and how to deploy Maven var file to the Tomcat server. So let's see. So let me type here build Java project using Maven, and lastly we are going to deploy the Maven build, that is var file, on Tomcat server. So first let's understand the CI/CD flow. So this is the developer machine. First one is the developer machine. Okay. So inside developer machine we have a Java code. You can see here this is the Java code. I'll explain this code structure once I push this code inside our GitHub repo. Okay. Then second one is GitHub repo. So this is our project GitHub repo. We are going to create one GitHub repo inside our GitHub. Okay, GitHub account. So second one is a GitHub repo. Then the third one is a GitHub Actions. So we are going to use one CI/CD tool called GitHub Actions. So by using GitHub Actions, we are going to create this CI/CD pipeline. There are multiple steps are included inside GitHub Actions workflow file that I will discuss with you later. Okay. Then the fourth one is EC2 instance. So we are going to create one EC2 instance for Apache Tomcat. We are going to create one EC2 instance, and inside that EC2 instance we are going to build our Apache Tomcat server. So we have to build Apache Tomcat. So Apache Tomcat server is like a container. Okay, so we are going to deploy our var file inside that Apache Tomcat. And the fifth one is external users. After deploying var file inside Tomcat server, then the external users like me or you can access this application using link. Okay, so that we will see. Now let's go one by one. First we will see the developer's code, like this code. Okay, this is my Visual Studio code. So inside this I have a Java code. So this is the Java code. Let me push this code inside GitHub repository. Before that we have to create one GitHub repository. How to create GitHub repository, that I am going to show you. See here. So this is my GitHub account. So creating GitHub account is not a big deal. You can create your own GitHub account. You just need to sign up like Gmail or Facebook. Okay. After that you will end up on this page. Then they click on repositories and click on create new. Okay. Create new repository. Then here you have to put the repository name. So you have to give your repository name here. Okay. So let's give Tomcat Apache server as a repository name. Then they scroll down, description, this is optional part. Then they scroll down and click on create repository. Okay, repository has been created. Now scroll down. Now type this command git init. Okay, copy this command, go here and paste this command, hit enter. So it is initialized the empty git repository. Now go here and copy this second command git add, control C. So you can ignore this command echo and the readme.md because we have already our code base, right? So we are going to push our code base inside GitHub repository. So you can ignore this readme file. Copy this git add and paste here. Git add and the dot. Hit enter. Okay, now git add is also completed. Then you can copy this command git commit, paste here and hit enter. So we have committed our code. Then copy this command git branch -m main. So we are going to change our branch from master to main. You can see here the branch name is master. Now by using this command we are going to change the branch. Okay, copy this command and paste here, hit enter. See, our branch has been changed. Then the git add remote origin. Now we are going to add our remote origin. Okay, copy this command, paste here. Let me copy one more time, paste here, hit enter. Okay, origin also added. Now go here and this command git push. Now we are going to push our code inside main branch. Paste here, hit enter. Okay, code has been pushed. So in your case, it will ask you the credentials. So you have to put your GitHub credentials during this step. Okay, so in my case I have already provided the GitHub credential, so that's why this command has pushed my code inside GitHub repository. Go here and refresh the page. See, my code is pushed. Now second step is GitHub repository, so this is completed. Then the third step is GitHub Actions. Before that, let's create one EC2 instance, because EC2 instance will take some time. Let me create EC2 instance first. Go here, click on launch instance, give name as a tomcat server, scroll down, T2 micro, let it be, then the key pair name Kubuntu, then let's change the storage to the 10 GB, scroll down and click on launch instance. Okay, so launching instance is started. Now go here. Now let's see the GitHub Actions. So let me show you the code base first and the GitHub Actions file. Go here. So this is our code. Okay, now you can see here. So this is Java code. This is Java code structure. SRC main web app. Go inside this directory and you can see here there is one web inf.directory is there, and you can see the web.xml file as well. Go back and click on this index.jsp. So this is our content. Okay, so this content can be accessed by external user when we deploy our Java application inside Tomcat server. Okay, so as a DevOps engineer, you don't need to care about this SRC directory, because this is the headache of developers. Okay, so developer will create their code and developers will put their code inside this directory. Okay, SRC and the POM.xml. So this is also headache of developers. So developers will create this POM.xml file, and as and when required, we have to change some content inside this POM.xml file. So this POM.xml file means project object model XML configuration file that tells Apache Maven everything it needs to know to build, test and manage your Java project. So this is similar to package.json for Node.js or the requirement.txt file for the Python. So in this file, we are going to mention all the dependencies. Okay, so it contains basic information about your project. So basic information is like a metadata. Okay, group name, then the artifact ID, model version, then the packaging, then the version and the name. So you can see here packaging. There are 2-3 types of packaging: jar, var, EAR. So we are using var file. Okay, we are going to build var file. So that's why we have mentioned var. So as a DevOps engineer, we need to change these things only. Okay, artifact ID, then the packaging, version, name. After that, there are the dependencies that the developers will tell you, like what are the dependencies they need. Or in some cases, developers will define dependencies inside this pom.xml file. So in short, this pom.xml file will contain the project info, like defines the name, then the group ID, artifact ID, packaging, etc. and the dependencies. Okay. So this is the headache of developers, like pom.xml and the SRC main web app, this code headache of developers. Okay, so as a DevOps engineer, we just need to create the CI/CD pipeline. Our work is to deploy that Maven build package on Tomcat server. Okay, now let's see the CI/CD file. Okay, click on this and click on CICD.yaml file. So this file we will see from the scratch. Okay, so for creating CICD.yaml file, we have to create .github folder first. You can see here .github is already created, and inside .github we have to create workflows directory, and inside that we can create multiple YAML files, CICD YAML files. Okay, so let me show you. You can see here, so this is the .github folder, and this .github folder is on our root level, and inside that we have created workflows directory, and inside this workflows directory we can create multiple CICD YAML files. Okay, click on this. Okay, now let's understand the CICD YAML file structure. So this is the name. Okay, build and deploy var to the Apache Tomcat. So this name you can give anything. So this is the name of workflow. Now scroll down, you can see here on, then the push, then the branches and the main and the workflow dispatch. So push and branch and main means it runs automatically when code is pushed to the master branch or the main branch. So in our case, branch name is main. So this pipeline will run automatically when code is pushed to the master or main branch. Okay, then the workflow dispatch. So workflow dispatch means it will allow us manually triggering from the GitHub Actions UI. I'll show you what is GitHub Actions UI. Okay, then the jobs, or let me show you. Duplicate, click on these actions. So this is GitHub Actions UI, and you can see build and deploy var file. Okay, so let me show you. See, build and deploy var file. This is our name. You can see this is our name, and inside that there are workflows. Okay, this is first commit, our commit name, and this pipeline has been failed. I'll show you why this pipeline has been failed. Okay, then this scroll down, then the build and deploy. So these are the jobs and steps. So let me explain you jobs first. Okay, now click on this job. You can see here run workflow is there. So by using this like workflow dispatch, we can run this pipeline manually. This workflow has a workflow dispatch event trigger, you can see here. Okay, then the click on this, then the jobs build and deploy. You can see here. So job name is build and deploy. Click on this. See, job name is build and deploy, build and deploy. Okay, so this is the job name and runs on Ubuntu latest. So this job will run on latest Ubuntu runner provided by GitHub. So this runner like machine, Ubuntu machine, like EC2 instance machine will be provided by GitHub. You don't need to take care of this Ubuntu machine because this machine will be provided by GitHub, and GitHub will take care like maintenance activity and all these things of that machine. Then inside these jobs there are multiple steps. You can see here. So these are the steps: repo checkout, then the setup JDK, maven build, upload to tomcat server. So these are the steps. We will see one by one step. So first step is checkout repository, and it uses the actions checkout @ version 4. Okay, so by using this action, it will check out our repository. Our repository means this repository. Okay, code. So it will check out, and it uses this GitHub Actions checkout @ version 4. So it means it is official GitHub action for checking out repository code. So let me show you. You can copy this part and paste here. Hit enter. See. So this is the GitHub Actions official GitHub repository. Inside that checkout is present, right? So it will call this checkout. Okay, we don't need to write commands inside this step. It will automatically call this GitHub Actions checkout. Click on these actions. So there are multiple actions are present. Okay, we can call those actions inside our file or CICD pipeline. Then the setup JDK. For maven, we required JDK, right? So it will check out repository inside this Ubuntu latest machine. Okay. Then the second one is setup JDK 7. We required Java for the maven, and it will install or setup JDK 17 inside this Ubuntu machine. For that, we have called action setup Java 4 version 4 with version and the distributions. You can see here in the GitHub Actions, you can search repository here, suppose Java, hit enter. See, setup Java. So this is the repository. You can click on this. See, there are multiple versions are present. Then the usage, you can see here the usage, then the maven options, and all these things are there. So these are the distributions. Let me show you the distributions first. Scroll down. Scroll down. See, these are the distributions. In this case, we are using these distributions. So there are multiple distributions are available. Okay, so we are using this distribution. Then the third step is build var package. So inside this Ubuntu latest, maven is already installed. We just need to run command. Okay, maven clean package and the -d skip test. So by using this command, maven will clean and build var file and skipping the test for speed. Okay, after that verify var file location step. Okay, so by using this step, we are checking like whether it is created var file or not. Okay, so by using this command will create var file, and by using this step we are just verifying whether it is created that var file or not. Okay, Then the next step is upload WAR file. Okay, so up to this our pipeline has been run successfully. You can see here, click on these actions and click on this first commit, click on this. See, up to verify WAR file location. So till this our pipeline has been run successfully. This one, verify WAR file location. So it has failed here, upload WAR file via SCP. You can see here the WAR file via SCP step has been failed. Click on this. Now let me show you so why this pipeline has failed, because we have not made the connection yet. So GitHub Actions connection, we have to make this connection, right? GitHub Actions connection with our EC2 instance. We have created the EC2 instance, but we haven't configured Apache Tomcat inside this EC2 instance. So we have to first configure Apache Tomcat inside EC2 instance. Okay, and we have to make the connection using SCP. So for that we require the Tomcat host, which means IP address, then the username and the SSH private key that I will show you. Okay, then it will copy, like it will copy the WAR file. So this is WAR file. Okay, so this command will create the WAR file and it will copy this WAR file inside this location on our EC2 instance. After that, move WAR file to Tomcat web apps and restart. So it will move the WAR file which is present inside this temp directory to this directory. Okay, opt tomcat web apps. After that it will restart the Tomcat server and it will show the deployment complete. Okay, so you can see here these are the GitHub actions, like official GitHub actions, and scroll down and these are the third party GitHub actions for executing this command SCP and the SSH. Now let's build the Apache Tomcat on the EC2 instance. Click on the EC2 instance, go here. Okay, EC2 instance has been created. Now click on instance. Take login inside this EC2 instance. Copy public IP address and open gitbash. Or you can connect using this connect option here. But I am using gitbash cd, then the downloads ssh -i, then the file name, key file name. So key file name is key ubuntu, I guess, key -ubuntu, yeah. Then the ec2 -user and the IP address. Copy IP address, go here, paste that IP address, hit enter. Okay, type yes. Okay, now I'm inside EC2 instance. Then switch the user by using sudo -i. Okay, now let's install the Apache Tomcat. Type here Apache Tomcat download. Click on this. Scroll down and copy this tar file link. Okay, right click on this and click on copy link address. Go here and go inside temp directory, hit enter, paste. So before pasting that link we need to type wget command, wget, then the link, hit enter. So it will download this tar file inside our Linux EC2 instance. Now do ls. See, tar file is downloaded. Now extract this tar file by using tar command, tar -xvzf, then the file name, hit enter, do ls. See, this file has been extracted. Okay, now we have to copy or we have to move this extracted file from this location to the opt. Okay, let's create one maven directory first, or let's move, it will automatically create the maven directory inside opt, apache, then the opt maven, hit enter. Now go inside opt maven directory, do ls. See, it has moved all the content from this directory to the maven directory. Now go inside bin directory, do ls. We have to run this startup.sh file. Okay, by using sh, then this startup.sh, hit enter. So it is saying neither the Java home or the nor GRE home environment variable is defined. So it means we have to install Java first. We have to set up Java inside this EC2 instance. So for running this startup.sh file or for Apache Tomcat, we require the Java. Okay, now go here, and for installing Java, you can type install Java 17 for Apache Tomcat on Linux. You can type here on Amazon Linux. So these are the commands you can see here. Copy this command sudo yum install Java 17 and paste here. Hit enter. So it will install Java for us. We have to wait for some time. Okay, so Java has been installed. Do ls. Okay, now let's see the Java path, because we have to set the environment variable for Java as well. So command is read link -f dollar which Java, hit enter. So this is the directory for Java. So we have to copy this directory till this one. Okay, 64. Copy this path and now set the environment variable. So for that, we just need to type command export java underscore home equal to and the path. Okay, paste that path, hit enter. Now you can check by using echo dollar java underscore home, hit enter. So echo command not found. Okay, echo, hit enter. See, this path has been set. Now set the path inside path. Okay, export path is equal to dollar path colon dollar java underscore home, java underscore home, hit enter. Now see the path as well, dollar path, hit enter. See, this path has been added inside path. Okay, now let's run startup.sh one more time, hit enter. So it is saying tomcat started. Okay, now copy the public IP address, go here and paste the IP address with port 8080, hit enter. So this is the default port for Apache Tomcat server. So this is not accessing. Why? Because we haven't had port inside our security group. Let's add the port. Go to the security, click on security groups, then click on edit inbounds, add rule, custom TCP, port is 8080, and from anywhere click on save rules. Okay, now go here and refresh the page. See, Apache Tomcat is accessible. Now click on this manager app. See, it is saying 403 access denied. So we have to solve this issue first. Okay, so let's go here, go back, and let's go inside our Tomcat server, do ls. Okay, so we need to do some changes inside context.xml file. Okay, so go inside context.xml files. So this context.xml file is present inside web apps. Okay, now do cd dot dot, hit enter, do ls. Okay, go inside web apps, do ls. Now go inside host manager, do ls. Okay, so you can see here there is a meta inf directory is there, right? Go inside that directory, meta inf, cd meta inf, hit enter, do ls. See, context.xml file is there. Now go inside this file one more time, type I for the insert, then we need to add this line in front of this class name. Okay, go here and end this file with this. Okay, now go here, so let me type XML as well. Okay, so we have commented this line because it will allow the specific IP address, and we want to allow this Apache Tomcat for external word for all users. Okay, so that's why we have commented this line. Then this scroll down. Okay, now save this file, do escape, then the shift colon WQ for saving this file, and the explanation, hit enter. Okay, we have made changes inside this context.xml file. Like that, we have one more context.xml file present inside manager. So we made changes inside this host manager. Like that, we have to make changes inside this manager context.xml file. Now go back, hit enter, go back. Okay, now go inside manager, do ls cd, then the meta inf, do ls vi context.xml file. So here also we need to comment this line, insert explanation dash dash, then the dash dash, and the closing. Okay, now save this file. Okay, now go here and click on manager app. Now it is asking us the username and password. Okay, for that go here and go inside config directory, go back, do ls, go back. Okay, do ls, go inside config directory, do ls. Okay, now we have to make some changes inside tomcat users.xml file. Okay, open this file tomcat users.xml, do vi tomcat users.xml, hit enter. See, here we have to add some role names and the usernames and passwords. Okay, here you can see all these lines are commented, so we have to add these lines here. Okay, press I for insert and add these lines. Copy these lines from here. You can copy this line from here, copy and paste. Okay, now here we have to make some changes. See, first is role name. So role name is manager GUI. First role is manager GUI. Then the second role name is manager script. Then the third role name, you can copy this part from here and paste here. Okay, so we are creating the roles, manager GUI, manager script, then the manager JMX, and the manager hyphen status. Okay, so these are the role names. Like that, we have to create username and the password. So first user is suppose tomcat, and the password, let's give it as a tomcat only. Password is tomcat. Then the roles, here you have to provide the roles. So role is manager GUI. So we are giving this manager GUI role to this tomcat user. Then the next one is admin. So we are creating admin user and the password. So password is also admin, and the roles. So we are giving all roles like manager GUI, then the manager script. Copy this, paste here. Okay, manager GUI, then the manager script. Copy this, paste here. Okay, now next one is manager JMX, and the last one is manager status. Okay, so we are giving these 4 roles, like all roles to this user, admin user, and this one last one is not required, so you can delete this username and password from here. Okay, so we have created these roles, and we have assigned these roles to these users, tomcat and the admin. Then we save this file. Okay, now go here and type tomcat, and username is tomcat, password is tomcat, hit enter. See, it is accessing, right? So here you can see the paths, host manager and the manager. So these are the path, application path. Like that, we have to create our own application, will be available here below the manager once we deploy our Java application inside Tomcat server. Now let's see the next step. So we have built our Apache Tomcat server. Now go inside this Tomcat CICD file, scroll down. Okay, we have created our Tomcat server. Now we have to make this connection using Tomcat host, then the Tomcat user and the SSH private key. So for that we have to create one SSH private key. Okay, let's go here and create SSH private key. Do ls. So how to create SSH private key? So if you don't know the command, just go here in the Google and command to create SSH key. Hit enter. Okay, so this is the command ssh-keygen. Copy this command and paste that command here. Okay, so paste ssh-keygen, hit enter. So it will create private key and public key for us. Hit enter, hit enter, hit enter. Okay, now go inside dot ssh directory. See, it has created one id underscore rsa and the id underscore rsa dot pub file. So we have to copy content of this file, id underscore rsa content, and we have to create variable here. So I will show you how to create variable inside GitHub Actions. Let's copy this content first, and let's put this content inside authorized key. So this is the public key. Okay, let's copy this content, cat id underscore rsa dot pub, hit enter. So this is our content. Okay, public content, and this is our private file. Let's copy, let's cat the content of id underscore rsa file as well. So this is our content of our private key. Okay, now we have to copy this content from here. You can see this is our public key, right? So we have to copy this content from here, copy, and go here, and we have to put that content inside authorized key. So for that, just do echo, then the content. Okay, paste that content. So let me copy content one more time. Copy this content from here, public file content. Okay, copy this content and paste here. Okay, now type the file name, authorized key, hit enter. So echo echo. Okay, so command is echo, sorry for that. So let me correct it. Or let me type one more time, echo, then the paste the content, and key name is authorized keys, hit enter. Okay, so we have added public key inside authorized key. Now let's do ls and copy the content, or before copying, let's go there in the GitHub Actions file. So we have to create these variables first. So there are 3 variables. Okay, secrets dot tomcat host, then the tomcat user, and the ssh private key. So tomcat host is this ec2 instance IP address, tomcat user means username, and the ssh private key. So by using this, like by using these 3 variables, this GitHub Actions will make one connection with your tomcat server, this ec2 instance server. Okay, so for that, just copy this variable secrets dot tomcat hostname and go here, click on this code. Okay, click on settings, then the click on this secrets, click on actions, then click on repository secrets. Click on new repository secret, and you have to provide the secret name as a tomcat host. Tomcat host. Now put the secret value here. So our tomcat host is this one, EC2 instance IP address. So EC2 instance IP address is this one. So let me copy the EC2 instance IP address, private IP address, copy the private IP address and paste that IP address here. Okay. Control V, add secret. Okay, secret has been added. Now go here, click on new repository secret. Now next secret is this one. Okay, tomcat user. So our user is root. Okay, so we have created that ssh-keygen using root. Click on add secret. Then the next one is ssh private key. Copy this secret and click on this new repository secret. And we have to paste our private key. So this is our private key, right? So we have to copy the private key from here and till here. Okay, copy private key content and paste here. Okay, now click on add secret. Okay, secret has been added. Okay, now our CI/CD pipeline setup has been completed. Okay, so we have created the CI/CD pipeline. Now let's see it is working or not. Okay, let's make some changes inside our code because it will work on every push, right? So let's make one changes. So let me go here inside, suppose src index.jsp. Welcome to DevOps CICD flow YouTube channel, or let me type 1 year. Okay, save this file. Then the do git add dot, then the git commit added content, suppose -m, git commit -m for message, hit enter. Okay, now let's push our code, git push -u origin main. So after pushing, our pipeline will automatically trigger. Okay, so let's go here in the actions. So you can see here our pipeline has been started. Click on this. Okay, now click on this job. Now scroll down. See, building war package is started. So maven is builded this war file, war package. Scroll down. Okay, so this is completed. Now upload war file via SCP is started. So let's see whether it is giving error or not. So it is now copying our var file inside this temp directory on our server. Okay, I'll show you. Okay, so uploading var file via SCP is started. Now we have to wait for some time. So parallelly you can check here as well. So cd/temp. Okay, connection got. Okay, upload war file via SCP has been failed. It is saying error message. So timeout message. Okay, error message. It is saying remote server type is Unix and the SCP file server and error copying file to the destination. Error message, dial TCP and the 22 port. Okay, IO timeout. So why it is failed? Because I think we might have given wrong IP address, because it is not able to make the connection. Okay, GitHub Actions is not able to make the connection with our EC2 instance. This is our EC2 instance, right? So let's go here in the settings and the scroll down, secret and variable, click on actions, click on this one, tomcat host, and let's change the IP address. Previously we have given the private IP address. Now let's check with public IP address. Okay, go here and paste the IP address, update secret. So we have to put our password for updating the secret. So this is our GitHub password. Okay. Click on confirm. Okay. IP has been changed. Now let's give one more push. So let's remove this one from here, save this file and git add dot then the git commit content remove content, hit enter. Now let's push code inside our main branch. Okay, code has been pushed and our pipeline also automatically triggered. See, remove content, this is our commit. Click on this build and deploy. Now scroll down. Okay, now building var package is started. Scroll down. So it is running this command. Okay, run maven clean package. So this command will create var file for us. So this is maven command. Okay, now building var package is also completed, I guess. It will show the build success message in the last. You can check here, scroll down. So somewhere it will show the build success message. Scroll down. So we have to wait for some time. Building is in progress. Okay, see, you can see here build var file, build success. Now it is saying listing var file, upload var file is also completed. This job is also completed. So and move var file. See, move var file to tomcat web apps and restart the server, and it is saying successfully executed. Now let's go here and refresh the tomcat server. Refresh the page. Okay. Okay, our application is not available. Go here. What is happen? Okay, pipeline is still running. Now it is completed. Now go here, refresh. So our application is not available here. Let's see the issue. What is the issue? Let's see the code first. Pipeline has been run successfully. Maybe the web apps. Okay, we are inside. Let's check the web apps folder on our server. Do ls sudo -i cd opt maven do ls cd web apps, hit enter. Okay, cd. Okay, so it is not moved our tar file inside that directory. Let's check the action. Click on this remove content, build and deploy, escp. Okay, so successfully executed. This command is successfully executed. Let's see, cd temp do ls. Okay, so target is created here, cd target do ls. Okay, var file is created, var file is successfully created, but it is not moved that var file, I guess. So let's see, echo, then the move, cannot move. See, cannot move this file to this directory. No such a file or directory. It is saying no such a file or directory. So let's see what is the issue. Okay, so it is saying no such a file or directory. So our directory is opt maven. Inside that web apps, opt tomcat, opt maven. Okay, our directory name is wrong here. Okay, let's check the directory name. opt do ls, okay, maven do ls, cd web apps do ls, okay. Now do pwd. So our directory name is this one, okay, opt maven and the web apps. So let's copy this directory name and go here. Let's change the directory name here, okay. So directory name is this one. So by mistaken I have given the wrong directory name here, okay. It should have tomcat here, okay, not maven. But let's copy this directory from here, okay, and paste here. Control V, web apps, save this file and again do git add, then the git commit -yum added correct directory, then the git push -u origin main. Hit enter. Now it should work, okay. So push has been done. Go here, click on actions, click on added correct directory, click on build and deploy. Okay, pipeline has been started. So this type of errors you will face during your CI/CD pipelines. Okay, so you have to debug all the errors. As a DevOps engineer, you have to debug all the errors. Okay, so building var file is done. Now upload var file via SAP is started. So this step is also done. Now moving var file to Tomcat web apps. Now you can see here. So it is saying moving var file to Tomcat web apps. Okay, then the restarting Tomcat. Fail to restore Tomcat service until Tomcat service not found. So we have not created the Tomcat service. So that's why this error has come here. So you can ignore this error. So we have not created the Tomcat service. So that's why this error has been come. But otherwise everything is looks good. Now go here and restart. See, DevOps CICD var.01 is available. Click on this application. See, content is showing. Right, so welcome to DevOps CI/CD flow. So this is our content, right? You can check here. Welcome to DevOps CI/CD flow YouTube channel. Kindly like, share, and more updates you can see here. Kindly like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Let's change the content from here. Let's remove this line, and suppose this is my content. Save this file. Let's do add, then the commit, updated the content, suppose updated the content, hit enter. Now let's push. So after pushing, it will automatically trigger our pipeline. So you can see here, click on actions, see, updated the content, and this job build and deploy is now in running state. Click on this job, scroll down, so building var package is started. So this is how CI/CD is working. Okay, we have created one CI/CD pipeline, and by using this continuous integration, after pushing the code, continuous integration and continuous deployment is started. Okay, so scroll down, see, building var file is completed. Now it is uploading the var file via SAP. This is also completed. Scroll down. Now it is moving that var file from this temp directory to the web apps directory. You can see here, or you can verify, do ls. Okay, go inside our server, sudo -i, go inside the opt maven do ls cd web apps do ls. See, CICD var 0.1 is present. Okay, now go here and refresh the page. See, welcome DevOps CI/CD flow YouTube channel, content is updated. So this is how we can create our CI/CD pipelines. Okay, so you can check the flow. So developers will push the code inside GitHub repository. GitHub Actions will identify that push, and GitHub Actions will trigger the CI/CD pipeline. Then there are the multiple steps like repo checkout, then the setup JDK, maven build, upload to Tomcat server. It will automatically create the var file using maven, and it will automatically deploy that var file on our Apache Tomcat server. So this is our server, and we are accessing, as an external user, we are accessing the server URL. So this is our server URL, right? We are accessing as an external user, and this content, you can check the Java application content is showing. So this project is very useful for freshers as well as 1 or 2 years of experience guy. So this same project I had explained in my TCS interview when I was a fresher, but instead of GitHub Actions, at that time I explained using Jenkins. So hope you understand this project. I'll put all the links inside description box. And this is a public repository, you can see. So this is the public repository. You can use this repository, or you can fork this code inside your repository. So for fork this code, you just have to click on this fork option. Okay. So hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any doubts, then you can ask me in the comment section, and just try out this project by yourself. It will boost your confidence. Okay, we will meet again in next video. Till then, bye bye.